Imagine turning your chatbot into an autonomous coworker. This AI lives in your Slack channels, reads the daily stream of shared links, and organizes them into a polished spreadsheet without being asked. Today, we are going to build exactly that. You will set up an AI agent that monitors your team's conversations, goes out to the web to research the meaning behind every shared link, and drafts a comprehensive briefing document for you to review. To follow along and deploy this for yourself, you need 3 tools active: a ChatGPT Plus account, a Slack Workspace where you have permission to add apps, and a connected Google Workspace. The agent runs in the background of your workspace, independently sorting links and conducting research. It handles the mechanical work of data collection and organization, delivering finished reports directly to your team's shared workspace. Open ChatGPT, click Agents in the left sidebar, and hit Create Agent. Choose to start from a template and select Chief of Staff. To make it useful, connect it to your workspace apps, Google Calendar, Slack, and Gmail. The moment you hit Create, the system sends a prompt to itself. You can watch the log in real time as it updates its internal files, defines its own role, and adds a directory of skills required to act as a Chief of Staff. This zero-code template approach reduces the technical barrier to building agents. It replaces hours of complex logic with a pre-configured workflow that deploys in a single click. With the agent built inside ChatGPT, we need to give it a place to live. Open your Slack workspace and create a new public channel where your team can drop daily news and updates. To wire the agent, click your Slack channel name, open Settings, and scroll to the bottom to copy the channel ID. Then switch to your ChatGPT agent settings and paste that exact string into the Slack integration field. Keep in mind, simply pasting the ID won't activate the connection. You must go back into your Slack channel and manually type the command to invite the agent's bot into the room, otherwise it will sit dormant. By placing the agent in a shared channel, you move the AI out of private chats and into the team's center of gravity. It becomes a common resource accessible to every member of the company simultaneously. Let's put this to work. Imagine your team has spent the last 24 hours dropping various industry news articles, open-source repository links, and press releases into that shared Slack channel. To wake the agent up, you just treat it like any other coworker. Type the @ symbol to tag your new Chief of Staff directly in the chat box. Next, give it a clear set of instructions. Tell it to look at the last 24 hours of messages, extract all the shared URLs, read the contents, and write a brief summary explaining what each update actually means for the industry. Within a few seconds, the agent replies in the thread, acknowledging your request and confirming it has started its deep dive. You just initiated a multi-step data extraction and web research process without writing a script. You did it using conversational language inside an application your team already has open. While your team continues working in Slack, the heavy lifting happens back in ChatGPT. If you open the agent's working log, you can watch exactly how it breaks down your request. The log generates Python scripts, writing and executing code to pull every URL from the Slack thread. Realizing a naked URL isn't enough, it opens a web browser and reads related articles to gather full context. Because it's conducting real research, this process takes time. Expect to wait anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, and be sure not to refresh the page while the agent is reasoning through the task. Since native Google Sheets integrations can sometimes hit snags in these early agent templates, instruct the bot to provide the final data as a downloadable Excel or XLSX file instead. This sequence defines autonomous action. You didn't ask it to write Python or run a Google search. The AI looked at your goal and engineered its own multi-step path to get there. This spreadsheet shows the final extracted data, ready for review. The raw chat logs have been transformed into structured rows, organized into columns for the context brief, why it matters, and a confidence score. The depth here goes beyond a simple text summary. The AI evaluated the reliability of its own web research, assigning a confidence score to each row to let you know how certain it is about the context it provided. That entire operation took just over 10 minutes of background processing. For a human to manually scrape those messages, click every link, and format the findings, you would lose approximately 2 hours of productive labor. This automation clears the path for higher-level work. By handling the mundane tasks of collection and formatting, the AI Chief of Staff allows the team to spend their hours on strategy and decision-making rather than data entry.